What happened out there? What was that match?
Yeah, it was very tough for me, especially that I've been here all day and wasn't really ready, and I felt very flat on the court and very tired and not motivated enough. I just didn't have that inside of me, especially in the first two sets. And then in the third set, finally, I started, I wanted to win really bad, and I said to myself, I'm going to give what I have, and I will come through this match as a winner. I'm not going to give up, and no matter what, I will do this, and this is what I did, and played a lot better in the third set and managed to get through. But I just was struggling, and the balls were a little bit heavier because it was nighttime and quite humid, so it was different conditions out there, and especially for being here all day, I was quite exhausted. I had to drink coffee before the match to stay awake, and it was just, even now I'm like falling asleep.
Do you normally, is it unusual for you to drink coffee before a match?
No, but I just didn't know what to do because I just felt very sleepy and my eyes were closing and I just couldn't manage. And I said to to the people from my team, oh God, what am I supposed to do? I just, my reactions are very slow. I've been, if you're here,
what time did you get?
I practice around 1 o'clock. And the physios, they take me around 2 o'clock, they take my bracelet, and they were surprised that it stayed, the whole day. I was waiting and warming up a few times for my match and just hanging around the locker rooms, and it was very bad. But, at the end of the day, I'm very happy, when you come up as a winner and you don't care what happened, you just...
Jelena, last year, you were not... against Hennon, your brain sort of froze on you, you had the thing, and it backfired on you. Did this year, tonight, completely different circumstance, but you stayed mentally strong. Do you look upon that as something you really were concentrating, this time I'm going to get through this?
Yeah, in the third set, I let down, I had a chance. I came back in the second set, I was down love 3, and then managed to come back in that set, and then I just let my opportunity slip away, and I was very frustrated with myself that I let it go. I should have been done already an hour ago, but I just didn't do the right things, didn't play the right game, and I was very flat. It wasn't really, I thought that, I was waiting for her to give it to me, and just didn't happen. I was kind of sluggish, from side to side, and not the best from my side. But and then in the third set, I got into it, and I said that I will do it no matter what. I'm just gonna hang in there. I'm gonna move my feet. I'm gonna, swing at the ball a lot faster. I'm gonna play aggressive, and I'm gonna win. And I found this kind of energy inside of me, and this is what I did. I came back, even I was tired and didn't feel the best, and I kind of motivated myself to get through, and that's what I did. And also thanks to the crowd, I had good supporters around the court, and they kind of also lifted me to give my best when I really was struggling out there. I thought that maybe I cannot make it, but I did.
So you had a difficult match in the last round as well. Is this going to confidence going forward?
Yeah, when you're winning matches and you're not playing your greatest tennis, it's a good thing. But I would love, I would love, if I would win in 2 sets and play great tennis and get off, get out of this place as soon as possible and not being with you guys at midnight. It's not that's the last thing I want to do. But when you win a match, you don't care what time you played or whatever you did. If I lost, I would be very frustrated. I would be, I wouldn't sleep all night.
What was the hang-up today then?
Sorry?
What was the hang-up? Why did you go on later than you?
Yeah, because out of 3 matches that were on my court, 2 matches were 5 sets. And at warm up, I think that the guys will finish, and then all of a sudden the other guy comes back, and I'm like, no.
Was
there any chance of them moving you to another court? Or?
I didn't understand why they didn't move me to Arthur Ashe, because they finished that match around maybe 5 o'clock, and they started the night match. I was in the suites. I was resting in Octagon suites, and I saw Henning go out at 7:20 or something, and I said I could have been, done by the time she went on court, because it was around 5:15, and even if I played 2 hours, I still, they would go on court 7:30, and then I waited. I went on court, I think at the same time as Djokovic, and he was second after 7.
Right.
And I was like, oh God, am I going to survive this? What am I drinking coffee and
Now, two questions. First of all, did the coffee bother you at all when you...
It didn't bother me, but I just don't, I didn't know what to do when I'm half asleep. I'm like my eyes, they were like kind of closing, and I felt very slow motion. When you're about, because you've been around the courts at this place for almost like 12 hours. What do I expect from myself?
Now, let me ask you this. Are you normally good at, have you in the past, in your career, been good at winning matches when you didn't feel good?
I don't know, but that's what I've been doing lately. I won a lot of matches, and this year I have quite a big record, and I feel quite confident. When it comes to the tight situations, I feel that I can manage to get through these matches even though I'm not at my best, and that's what helps me, being confident and winning all these matches. So I feel that I can get through no matter what, even if I'm not at my best and really struggling out there, very tired, and maybe I have some pains or blisters or whatever I have. I don't think about that. All I care is to win the match no matter what.
Mentally, are you a different player, or how have you come forward since playing Josephine here last?
I have no idea, but I just want to win everything. I just don't care. Nothing else is in my mind except winning. That's all I care about. I never think about losing. I just, whoever I go match up against, except for Justine, for some reason, I cannot, say that I'm winning against her. That's the only one I have been struggling against. But she's the number 1 player in the world, and I cannot complain. And she's better for sure. But I'm working very hard to improve on my game and to add some of the things in my game, and staying mentally tough is always important. And I have a lot of improvements to do, mentally, physically, everywhere in my game. So I have to keep going, and maybe one day I'll reach number 1. Maybe now number 2. Who knows what I'm doing? Where am I?